Hello guys, in this video I'm going to show my last project that I have built with a Spring Boot, which is a Java framework, and for the front end I used the React.js with a library called AntDesign, which is really awesome library to be honest. So let me start with the README, quickly go over the README. I have added here a couple of screenshots to give you some brief overview about my app. Basically, this is a quite simple app that I have called the students log, where you can add the students, delete the student, edit student. Although this is a basic app, it has a complex and quite a big number of technologies, the concept that have been applied. So let me show these concepts and technologies. I have added a diagram. As you can see, this is a quite a lot of things going on here. I will go over them one by one soon. So this is a technologies, the stack that I have used. As you can see, React.js, Spring Boot for the backend, for the front end, Maven for packaging, both front end and back end, and Docker for containerizing and creating images for easiness of deployment together with a zip. Zip, this is a bit small library that enables you to create a Docker images without using a Docker daemon. And for deployment, I have used several services from AWS, including Elasticbeanstalk, to deploy an RDS, which is a relational database for storing my data. Uh, yeah, for the database itself, I use the Postgres. For its management, database management, I use Spring Data JPA. And there is quite a lot, including GitHub Actions. I'm gonna leave the link to my Git repo, to this repository. If you are really interested, you can go and check it out. Here are more concepts. Basically, these are quite similar as above. I have also covered, server and client side errors as well. I will demonstrate them soon. Here is a live demo link, and the rest are is how you can set up this repo locally and run authors and so on. And I have to give my credits to Amigos Code team that which provides awesome content for learning all about Java and the Java ecosystem, like a Spring Boot and the many dependencies of Spring Boot. So now let me open the diagram and show the process, work process. So here I have, as I said, I have built the front end with the React, back end with the Spring Boot. Then for the database, I used Postgres. Then I have used Maven to bundle backend and the front end into the single jar, so that I can create an image from this jar using a zip, and I can push it to the Docker Hub. Or I have also tested this locally. This image, I run this locally, and also as well as from remote pull. I have pulled the push it image and run it locally. Then I created Docker compose YAML file, which basically gives configurations for deployment to the AWS Elasticbeanstalk. And let me open this diagram now. Here, Elasticbeanstalk, AWS handles it itself. You don't have to do anything. You just give the configurations in your Docker Compose YAML file, and the AWS loader will handle your HTTP requests